Have you ever dated the safe guy?
You know, it's crazy because it's like we live in a world now where it's like being good is no longer good enough. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about anybody being good. Like, people only react to things that are either toxic or extraordinary. Nobody cares about average no more. And the reason why that is because of social media. Like, we live in an era now, you cannot be an average type of, you have to want more for yourself. You got to have ambition. You got to have drive, because good can't get you by. I mean, just look at how much groceries cost nowadays. Look how much, gas and just living everyday life costs. We live in the most probably expensive time, but we also live in the time where you can become successful if you want to. You can become who you want to be. There's not all these barriers no more because of the internet. Women don't want to just be with any old dude. You got to be coming with it. And I'm not saying that you got to be rich, but what I'm saying is a woman wants a guy who's confident. He got some ambition. He has swag. He's sure of himself. Like, women are looking for all these things. You know what I'm saying? So we're no longer in a world where you can really just, like, even if you have a regular job, a woman's going to be checking to see, like, hey, you should think about maybe going to that position. Like, a woman's going to want you to grow. She's going to want you to get better. She's going to want you to improve. But she can't want it for you. That's the thing. You got to want it for yourself. Harsh reality is that you learn over these years that women don't care about your situation. They don't care about what you're going through. They don't care about none of that. They want you to be what they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not even, but taking it off women, it's not even about that. You as a man or you as a woman, you should want more for yourself. You should want more for your mindset. You should want more for your finances. You should want to be getting better in all areas of your life. So that way you don't have to overcompensate. You ain't got to worry about any of that.
Okay, have you ever dated the safe guy?
No, I hate the safe guy.
You hate the safe guy. Why?
Because I don't like them. And I'm faking the funk. And I find it really hard.
So let me explain. When a woman says they're faking the funk, what this means is, I can relate to this. In high school, I was the nice guy. So I was the guy that didn't want to rock the boat with the woman. I'm trying to say everything perfect. I'm trying to make sure I don't rub her the wrong way. And it comes off insincere. See, men who do that are really insecure, because you're afraid to, if I rock the boat, she's going to potentially leave me and I'm going to never have another shot at another beautiful woman. You can't think like that, because the number one thing that women respect is confidence. So I do feel her on it. It's sad to say, but yo, if you're a safe guy, a guy that's not risky and going for what he wants in life, no, you're not got some type of edge to you, women are not going to want you nowadays.
Because I don't like them. And I'm faking the funk. And I find it really hard to do that.
Okay.
Because I'm a cringer. An invisible one. Like, the safe guy is usually somebody you're not sexually attracted to. Usually somebody that, like, they'll do anything for you. They'll come running, they'll do this and that.
Yeah.
But then when you got to reciprocate some type of energy to thank them for that, you be like,
yeah,
that's me. And I visibly cringe. And, like, imagine a nigga trying to give you a kiss and you recoil like that. Like,
I know.
Nobody wants average anymore. Like I said, right? Nobody cares about good. It's so funny because in society, right, especially with kids, they try to give out participation trophies in sports so everybody can share the wealth. But I don't like that concept, because when you get older, you're going to realize life will life you. It's going to life you. You're going to go through storms. You're going to go through ups and downs. You're going to go through obstacles. Nothing is a straight shot. I wish it was. But we all are going through things, and we learn from them and grow. So when you give everybody an award, I don't necessarily agree with that. Being good is not good enough. And I understand everybody cannot be an entrepreneur, right? But obviously I'm not talking to those people who want more out of their life, especially so you can improve like your dating life and the quality of women that you're dating and attracting. and having them, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to be able to get that, you have to constantly elevate yourself. You got to separate yourself from the pack. But you got to do that by tapping into you. What's your bigger focus? What type of books are you reading? Is your mental health good? Are you thinking positive thoughts? Are you know what I'm saying? Are you focused on the things you need to do every day? Are you taking care of your body? Are you trying to figure out how to make more money? Like, these are the things that constantly needs to be first in your life. But when you play it safe, you're putting a woman first. You're thinking about her all the time. You're texting and trying to get a hold of her, trying to get her flowers, trying to do all these things, but you're not doing the same for yourself.
So y'all, this is not the main reason, but I just want to know if I'm effed up. If this was the case, am I effed up for leaving a boy who just doesn't seem to have his priorities straight? He doesn't have a car. He didn't graduate high school. He doesn't really have a bigger plan based off of what he's telling me, right? And you know how they say, stay down. You know, how could you leave somebody just because they broke and they don't have this and they don't have that? So does that make me an effed up individual for leaving?
I know this video is like, okay, she's talking about immature things, having a car, having a crib. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? What I want to focus on is what she was saying about, it's not that he ain't got it right now. It's the ambition. You got to have, like, women, I'm telling y'all, all women want a man with ambition. They don't necessarily care like where you at currently. It's about where you going. It's about what are you doing every day to go to that next level. Like a woman, yes, there's women out here, they don't want you to be Superman right now, but you need to be about turning into Superman. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, you only got one shot at this. You got one life. So when a woman leaves you because you're not trying to progress, you can't really blame her. Like, you got to look at this shit like a car. Like, a woman wants to get in your passenger seat and you need to be the GPS knowing where you going. The gas need to be the ambition. But if you don't know where you're going, she gonna get out the car and get with somebody who know where they going, who has a destination. Because if you're not sure about it, a woman's just gonna find another dude who is sure about it.
That make me an effed up individual for leaving somebody who does not have, you know, the things that they should have. Like, that don't make me, how that make me effed up? I'm 18 years old, nigga. I don't have time for your problems. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny when it's like when I say, man, I'm 31, I ain't got time for this. The 45-year-olds be laughing at me. So it's funny to hear an 18-year-old saying, I'm 18. Like, what? You was just living with your parents last year. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you was just had a curfew. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what a curfew is. She is not wrong. What will be wrong is if you're a woman and you got with a guy when he had the bag, and then as soon as he didn't have it no more, you left him, even though he was trying to build it back up and get it. That will be demonic. But women don't care about your problems. They don't care about your problems. Like, nobody cares about average no more. Average is like, good is played out. If you good, that stands for not good enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be good. I'm trying to be extraordinary. You have to be. That's the only way you get noticed. Like, you have to be very good at what you do to separate yourself from the pack. But the good news is there's a lot of people out here who are just not motivated, who ain't gonna try to do better. So you really have no competition. So it all starts with your mindset, believing in yourself, believing that you can have more, but also taking daily actions and steps that you need to do to get to where you want to be to. Because no matter what's going on in my life, I'm going to continue to stay locked in, because I can't focus on the things that I can't control. But what I can control is how I show up every day, what I do with my hours while I'm alive, how I take care of my mental health. I can control all of that. My swag, my fashion, my money, my haircut, all of that I can control. My finances, all of that is controllable. You know what I'm saying? So don't just try to, unless you want to just be average, Don't aim to be average. Aim to be excellent. Aim to be extraordinary. Aim to have a legacy. It's about more than money. The money is a byproduct of all of this. But the main thing is the legacy, the purpose. What are you doing this for? So, like I say on every video, man, we must continue to put ourselves first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And until the next time, deuces.